All right, main event PWX. The tag titles are on the line. The shocking announcement that Jack Carpenter's partner is Tully Bertorelli, making his debut in PWX. Top-notch tag team performer elsewhere. Now might indeed have the upper hand on 1,000 horsepower. The secret weapon for Carpenter in this championship match. Andrews with the takedown, going after the arm of Carpenter. Andrews trying to use Carpenter's offense against him. Carpenter excellent on the mat, a great technician of the ring. And in PWX, Jack Carpenter has been the working class hero, and he's had classics against the controversial one, Kato.
Come on, Jack.
And there was even a moment where the physicality, in a crazy scenario between himself and Kato in the past, a street fight, it got out of hand. The match was stopped. No winner declared. Jimmy Smoot actually suspended Carpenter for a period of time, and then told Carpenter he had to team up with Kato, but Carpenter bowed out, said he didn't want to team up with him.
All right.
And before tonight, fans were speculating, could it have been Kato as his partner? Could it have been someone else? There are a lot of controversial issues. People were talking about Carpenter in his past with other tag team partners and their tag team success, but I don't believe that Tully Bertorelli has ever teamed up with Jack Carpenter before. So 1,000 horsepower have to deal with this. Very strong, imposing Tully Bertorelli here tonight. Big boot puts down Andrews temporarily, but the arm drag stops Big Tully right away. Johnny Andrews and Mike Daniels, 1,000 horsepower, new tag team champions. They were able to win the restart after a double pin against Youth Gone Wild, stunned the masses for the tag title. Double team elbow smash, and Tully is hurt and he is crawling into his corner where Carpenter is.
That's who he brought.
Apparently Mike Daniels is not impressed by the selection of Jack Carpenter.
That's who he brought.
Apparently he was in the right place at the right time. Says Carpenter, hey, I'll be your partner. Carpenter said fine. But Carpenter is in his PWX return here tonight, and he wants to prove himself. Running shoulder tackle attempt. Carpenter didn't go down, but he definitely hurt his left arm and shoulder, and maybe his chest as well. Look at Daniel standing up to him.
Let's go.
A lot of backstage issues Carpenter had with some of the members of PWX before. And Mike Daniels, 6'3", 270 pounds, easily drives down Jack Carpenter in the corner. Took the corner very hard, did Carpenter. Mike Daniels in control. Tag titles at stake.
There you go. Keep it going, Mike.
Carpenter
Go, Jack. Come on.
is definitely stuck in the corner where he does not want to be against Mike Daniels. The mystery partner in the tag title match, Tully Bertorelli. He's done some impressive moves so far. But will it be enough to stop 1,000 horsepower who have been dominant and powerful as champions? Double team pickup! Oh yeah, what timing by 1,000 horsepower with the double team side slam, and Carpenter barely escapes.
I tell you, easy work.
1,000 horsepower. And retaliation won the tag title. But Carpenter trying to reverse history and change history tonight. Jawbreaker. And I'm sure Youth Gone Wild is anxious to see who's going to win this. Big drop kick. And a clothesline. It was headlock on the top. There was supposed to be a rematch. It never happened. And now Youth Gone Wild will have to wait to figure out who wins between these two teams instead.
Go. Let's go.
And there's a lot of blame put on PWX management. Running jawbreaker. And look at that. Andrews almost put Carpenter away. Andrews has several weapons that he can use in his arsenal to score the win. And he has earned respect against some of the biggest and toughest in PWX, not just on his own, but as part of his tag team. Tully Bertorelli, well-timed knee strike right to the back. High knee by Carpenter stopped Andrews. 1,000 horsepower have been derailed. And Carpenter and Tully apparently are still a little bit off center. Their timing wasn't necessarily on point at all moments so far. And Carpenter just dragged Andrews' head in the mud as Tully Bertorelli has been tagged into this ring. Tully leaning in on Andrews as his arms, his head and neck were draped on the bottom rope.
Control your partner, man. Legal move.
And Carpenter trying to keep the aggression going against 1,000 horsepower. And Tully with a huge splash. I don't know if 1,000 horsepower were truly ready for this challenge here. They are struggling at the moment. Tully Bertorelli, considerable size and mass that might equal to that of the power produced by Andrews and Daniels. Snapping neck breaker, one of the signature moves of Carpenter, but he couldn't put him away.
Come on, he needs you all. Let's go. Come on, Andrews.
1,000 horsepower had the guts and determination, the will to win. They promised everyone they would win the tag titles, and it took them multiple months, almost 18 months, to win the tag titles. And Tully Bertorelli being very physical and aggressive right now at this moment with Andrews in the ring.
EQ his ass.
Double team offense could win championships, and if Carpenter and Tully can work together, they could shock the champions tonight. It's about a bond, it's about trust, it's about communication. But Carpenter and Tully are bringing the noise, the aggression. And anytime you have a tag title match, anytime there are challengers, when they bring their best, they have a chance to win. Flying knee drop, not enough. The hard work is paid off for 1,000 horsepower.
Let's go.
They crushed team after team that were put in their way. The goal was reached. They won the tag titles. But winning the tag titles is just the start. They have to defend the titles, which is a difficult task. Wow. Running attack with the kneecaps. Andrews has been rocked. Oh my! Meteor in the corner. Andrews might have just passed out from the pain. 1,000 horsepower in danger. So close. Almost lost the tag title.
That's how I defend.
Many fans were in shock and awe when they saw the restart of the tag title match at Retaliation. They couldn't believe that Mike Daniels survived the over-the-top rope attack by Tom Eisman. There were rumors that Mike Daniels was still experiencing some pain after that drop. But it looks like Mike Daniels has all the adrenaline, and he cannot wait to get the tag to get back involved in this one. Tag team championships at stake at PWX's Sandwich Meltdown. This is our main event. And Jack Carpenter trying to put Johnny Andrews in a very uncomfortable situation. And Andrews can't defend himself wisely. And all Mike Daniels can do is stand and watch. There was no tag made. And the legal men in the ring are Carpenter and Andrews. And Andrews is getting weaker. And he almost lost it for his team right there. Andrews with the quick alert thinking to put down Matt Creed in the final moments of the Retaliation Tag Team Championship match. And Carpenter getting stronger as the match goes on. And that experience can help. Carpenter missed the dropkick, but Tully holds Andrews in position. Carpenter and Tully in each other's faces. Backside! Oh, wow, Andrews almost won it right there. Man, kneecap driven into the jaw on the ear of Andrews, and that stopped the momentum again. Carpenter again trying to win it for his team. 1,000 horsepower in a tough predicament here. In an unknown environment, they promised that they would defend the titles. Carpenter pushed off. Andrews pushes off again. Hold on, this is not legal. 2 on 1. Andrews pushes off. One leg straight. Here's Mike Daniels. Running clothesline. And again, Mike Daniels is out of the side. He's knocking down everything in sight.
Let's go!
Good Mike Daniels. Collar shot Carpenter in this tag team feature attraction. Oh yeah, the pouncing body attack. Carpenter is motionless. This could be it. Oh, totally broken up in time. Oh my! Snapping DDT. Dream shot by Tully to Andrews.
I'm a legal man! Over there!
Gentlemen, these two, the challengers, are not on the same page. Wow, crushing spear. Tully nearly had his head smashed on that bottom turnbuckle terribly badly.
I gotta do everything!
Carpenter in a 1,000 horsepower sandwich. Watch this. Oh my goodness. Backdrop, suplex, neckbreaker combo. Will they retain? They did it! 1,000 horsepower against the odds! Have done it! They've retained the tag title! Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners and still the